Hello everyone, welcome back to Pixie Woo. Because I've been on holiday, I thought I'd do a tutorial that's a little bit more of a tan skin. I'm going to do one that's kind of inspired by Eva Mendes. It's not going to be her, it's just colours that she would wear, that sort of thing. So to start off with, I'm going to do my foundation. I'm going to use my Chanel Vitalumiere foundation. I think I'm a bit in between a 40 and a 50. I'm then going to get a little bit of NW30 Moisture Cover Concealer. Just pop that under my eyes. A little bit around my nose as well. And I'm just using a 224 brush to do that. Now, just through the brow bone, I've got a Studio Finish concealer. This is an NW25. I've gone one shade lighter because I want to highlight that area a little bit. So I'm going to use a little bit, just going to use it with my finger. A bit of NW25 just through that brow bone. And that's giving it enough highlighter without having to use too many other products. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little tiny bit on my finger and just push it in here as well, because I'm quite dark in that very inner part of my eye. Okay, I'm going to powder right at the end. I like to let the foundation sink into the skin a little bit and really make it part of the skin before I powder over the top of it, because it will look more natural in a minute. Okay, let's go on to the eyes. I'm going to use a Urban Decay primer, as well as giving you a bit of colour. It's also priming the eye. I want to just drag a little bit of that under the eye as well. Next I'm going to get a little bit of a Laura Mercier brown. This is called Cocoa Velour. I'm going to squeeze it on the back of my hand. You hardly need any of this, it's probably too much even there. And just with a MAC 239, I'm going to place that from the lash line and work it upwards. And with my 217 that I've already used, just blend it softly through. So it's really soft and smudged. I'm going to take the same product underneath the eye too, with the same brush. And then still blend it through with the 217. Next I'm going to get a little bit brown. This one's called Mahogany. And with an angle brush I'm just going to brush that through the lash line, just to define the makeup from the lash line a little bit more. So I'm just using a MAC angle brush right the way along, just to make that a little bit stronger. And a tiny bit through the bottom lash, but just on the outer corner. And if you want, you can just blend those two into each other a little bit. Okay, I'm then going to get a little bit of, this is a Makeup Forever pencil and it is called 23L. And I'm going to pop that just inside my eye slightly. Just to make it a tiny bit lighter. Okay, next for my mascara, I have got my Makeup Forever Smokey Lash Mascara, which I love so much. Okay, for the brows, I'm going to use the same one as I used before, Mahogany, but I'm going to add a little bit of taupe with it, which is the other colour that's on here. Let me get a brow brush. This is just a Louise Young brow brush. I'll give it a little brush through. Make it even softer. Next, I'm going to powder my skin. Just give it a little clean through underneath the eye with the brush that I used for the concealer. I'm using a Chanel powder and a MAC 129 brush. I'm going to use the same brush with a little bit of Benefit Hoola. On the cheeks and through the hairline. Whatever's left on the brush through the centre and through my jawline as well. The Benefit Shallow, this is called. I'll see if it's going to be dark enough because it's quite peachy. With a 109 brush. It's really subtle. I've also got a little bit of Urban Decay Baked Bronzer for face and body. I'm going to try and use that as a bit of a highlighter. Okay, on the lips, I'm going to use MAC Stripdown pencil. It's nice, it's a little bit browner than some of the lipsticks that I use. And I'm going to go over it with Starlit Peach lip gloss, just to bring a bit of colour through. Make it slightly more peachy. So there you have a kind of bit more tanned, bronzed look, but it's taken a little bit from an Eva Mendes look that I saw. She often wears these very browny tones and quite peachy browny tones on the lips. So I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope it's been helpful for you. Take care, bye.